Alright people, welcome back to another Xenoverse 2 video, and judging by the title of this video, you already know that we're talking about a mega update that will be a part of Xenoverse 2 Ultra Pack 1. So let's get right into it because this may honestly be the best DLC that they add as long as they do everything right. So let's get right into it. So basically we have a bunch of nerfs and buffs. So I'm really mainly going to focus on the moves that I care about, but feel free to pause the video at any moment and take your time reading through the entire list. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So coming on buff. Super God Fist is getting nerfed. It won't do as much damage and your opponent can Z vanish after it, which means that using the Super Godfish loop should no longer be possible. Super Dragon Fist, you'll be able to combo after it as long as you're on the ground. So I might actually start using that move. It depends on how well it actually works online. Power pole. Okay, makes easier to connect the hits and increase the speed. So basically, it activates faster, which is great. Which means it'll be harder to dodge. Rising Demon Fish. I have no idea what that is. Masenko increased damage. Yo, Rising Demon Fist. That is maybe they're changing the name of an attack. So keep an eye out for that one. That sounds interesting. So we got destructive buff. Play dead, which is fake death. It increased the damage, but it decreased the invincibility time, which means that it's getting the invincibility frames will be nerfed, so it might not be as OP as it is today. Oh snap! Fake death get a nerf? What? Dodon Ray, it's getting nerfed damage wise, as if Dodon Ray wasn't weak enough. Damn, that's hilarious. Tri beams. Increased damage, made it so you can't cancel the move with the guard button. Okay. Not too bad. Then you got buffs for all these other attacks. Saturday Rush, Deluxe Bomber, I believe that's Nappa's move, if I'm not mistaken. Flash Strike, Sledgehammer, increase the damage. So Sledgehammer is getting a buff as if it wasn't powerful enough. Fantastic. And now made it so that if you don't charge it all the way, you can combo hits after you activate it. So like if you like just use it and you like actually like don't fully charge it, then you'll be able to combo. You'll still be able to keep your combo going as long as you do that on the ground. So keep that in mind. Sledgehammer is definitely getting buffed, which is fantastic. Giant destructive wave. Yeah, no clue what that is. We got some more buffs. We got some more buff. Death beam increase the amount of time needed for additional inputs, which means that it should activate slower. I'm guessing. I don't really think that's a buff. I think that is a nerf because if it activates slower, then it'll be easier to dodge. Death cycle bomb decrease the key needed from 200 to 100, which means now Death Cycle Bomb will only take one key bar to activate, which is like beautiful, because I love that technique, but it takes up two key bars to use, and I don't really find that really good for it. But now that it only take one, I guarantee I'm gonna start using that attack much more now. Crazy Finger Shot adjusted the damage per key blast. So we have some more buffs. I was going over the Shining Slash one, and Shining Slash is basically the same. It has more damage, so it's definitely getting a buff because it's doing more damage, and it decreased the amount of time it takes to fully charge it, which means it'll activate faster. But it talks about making so that your opponent staggers when hit. That was already the case, and when the opponent is in close range, you can basically like keep comboing right after. Again, that's how it already was. So it's basically getting two good buffs, increased damage, and it decreases the amount of time it takes to activate, which means it'll activate faster. We have some more buffs. We have Burning Slash getting nerfed. Wow, that sucks. Three Bomber, slightly decreased damage when you reappear, makes it easier to lock on. So I'm not sure if that means, or actually that's Ill Bomber, my bad. I'm not sure if that means you'll be able to be locked onto easily, or you'll be able to lock onto your opponents more easily. I'm not sure what that means, but it is getting a nerf because slightly decreased damage which is fantastic. Ill Bomber. I can't believe I said 3 Bomber. Wow. But yeah, so Ill Bomber is definitely getting nerfed, folks. There we go. We want that. We want that. Galactic Donuts, increased damage. So, again, we have more buffs. Flash of Shine, getting nerfs, okay. God of Destruction Rage, increased hit detection. Okay, good, good, good. Made it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Means it's harder to dodge. Um, Freezing Beam, increase the time opponent is unable to move. Don't know why. Okay, so increase the time. So I think that's for the Ice Shinron. I think that's his attack. So I'm pretty sure that's a buff. Um, so all of his attacks are basically getting buff. You can also see burning attack. Burst attack is also getting buffs. So yeah, Ice Shinron, his attacks might be more OP now, which means he might be an even better character to use, as if he already wasn't good enough, given that his triangle combo is one of the best combos in the game. Just like the Nova Shinron. So keep that in mind when you're using E Shinron after this update. Have some more. But Dragon Thunder. It'll be easier to connect, plus more damage, which is good because that Omega Shinron move is basically like it is. It's like so Dragon Thunder. So like when your opponent is behind you, you can activate Dragon Thunder, and then they'll take damage. But the thing about it is, it's hard to connect because even when it does connect, it will do like baby damage unless they're like right on your back. Will it do like the total full amount of damage? But here it clearly says that it will be easier to connect, which means you'll be able to do the efficient amount of damage as long as you actually pull off the attack. Meteor blow, strike, and flash, getting some buffs. Made it so that you cannot Z vanish out of the move. So meteor strike will be unvanishable. What? Wow. Jeez, an unvanishable. Wow, I'm gonna have to play with that. That might be OP. You can't vanish out. Okay. Um, Consecutive energy blast. Oh, wait, consecutive energy wave. I'm not sure if that's consecutive energy blast though. If it is, getting a damage buff, which is good. So you see, we have some more buffs. Elite beams. Those are Jocko's techniques. So we're getting some buffs with him, and the elite shooting, which is basically when he like shoots in like all directions. Activate. Well, he shoots faster, so that's good. Harder to dodge, that sort of thing. Super God, Flash Fist, decrease the damage, so that's getting nerfed because a lot of people would spam that with Blue Goku. So I'm glad that's getting nerfed. And they can also Z vanish after it sends them flying. Okay, 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 okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Tail slices. So yeah, so we definitely have a bunch of buffs and nerfs so far already. Again, again, as I stated earlier, feel free to pause the video at any time if I'm going over the moves too fast. That way you can just read the list at your own pace. But I mainly focus on the good moves that I care about. But it is nice to know that they're making some major changes to the game. So like, this may honestly be the best DLC that they add. Like, yeah, I can't believe Fake Death is actually getting nerfed. That is hilarious. Fake Death getting nerfed. What? Jeez, after all this time. Wow. It'll have less invincibility frames. Well, the invincibility frames won't last as long. So that's getting nerfed, folks. I'm sure you guys will, well, you ladies and gentlemen will both be happy to hear that because I'm in shock that it's actually getting nerfed. Wow. But yeah, so let's keep going with the list. Burst Kamehameha, we got some buffs for it. Rocket Tackle, which is Android 16 moves, got some buffs. Shadow Crusher buffs, made easy to connect. Good, good, good. Fruit of the Tree of Might. Decreased. Okay, so basically any attack that required 2 key bars to use will now be decreased to that way it only takes 1 key bar, which is good. That is what we want. So Dimps is actually doing something right, folks. I'm impressed. Okay, Namek Finger, increased damage and tracking. So basically, they're increasing the so Namek Finger is getting a major buff. Damn, jeez. So basically, in a nutshell, it'll be easier to touch your opponent, and it'll also do more damage. So that is again something else that we want. Wow. Aura slide. Okay, decrease the damage, and decrease the invincibility. Aura slide getting another nerf, folks. Damn, I was really hoping they'd bring back my damage. But I guess too many people hated the move, and Dimps was made aware of it because that is the second nerf it was getting. As if it wasn't weak enough, now it's about to be even weaker, plus less invincibility frames. Jeez, that's horrible. Finally, they're up. The time skip move backbreaker is getting increased damage. Finally, finally, we can do some real damage with that attack. I'm gonna have to slap that on my character, and you know I'm gonna have to train with that because that move is it's always a flashy technique, but it was always so weak since like the start of the game. This is the first buff that they're actually giving that attack. They're also buffing time skip skewer, which is the front one, I believe. So that's great for that one too. Savage Striker, basically, so that's Vegeto's move. So that means increase the damage with additional input. So if you like double tap it, you'll teleport above your opponent, and now you'll be doing more damage. But it's nerfed if you only just activate it without the additional input. So you know, I guess that means it won't be as OP as a lot of people consider it to be now. It is being made easier to connect, and it was already easy to connect, but I think what they're talking about is like after like you do the additional input. So as long as you do it on the ground, well, okay, no, that's something different. That says your opponent can vanish. Okay, huh? I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. Hmm. This Savage Strike will be interesting. I'm definitely have to play around with that one. Okay. Does it mean that they can actually vanish out of it now? Huh. We'll just have to see, you know. We'll just have to see because if that's the case, it definitely won't be as OP as it is now. Because right now it's too easy to connect combos with that move. Everyone knows, you know, you just activate that Savage Strike and so that's an easy infinite combo connector. So and it seems to be doing less damage if you try to use it that way, but more damage if you use it the more powerful way, which I don't think it would be an infinite combo because otherwise that would just be a really massive boost to the technique. So yeah. What else we got? We got a few more moves that I don't really care too much about. Power impact change so that you don't flinch when the thing is fully charged. I wonder what that means. Um, you don't flinch? Does that mean that they're taking away the cool animation? I would hope not. Confusing made it easier to hit. Good, good, good. So that's my boy's Fu move. So now that'll be easier to connect, which is good because so often the opponent like wouldn't even take damage from it because they would just miss. Sneaky Strike, increased damage, which is good, but when additional input is used, decrease the times you are invisible. So basically what that means is a lot of people they will use it to like get their stamina back, but now you won't be able to do that as much because they're decreasing the duration whereas you're invisible for it. So it's getting a damage buff, but the move itself is like getting nerfed if you try to use it in like more creative ways. So I guess that's like to fight off any form of cheese, I'm assuming, because a lot of people would break themselves and activate the sneaker strike. Even I've done it a few times, I'll be honest. Yeah, energy minefield. Okay, okay, okay. Increase the duration. Okay, okay. But I still don't think I'll end up using that because not only does it like I just don't find that move useful, but soaring fist. Damn, increased damage. Okay, which is ultra instinct move. Surging spirit. Okay, so it should charge. It should charge even faster. Okay, the maximum charge. Okay, okay. Kamehameha, spirit. Okay, so super Kamehameha. So you can see all these things they're getting increased damage. Wow, yes. Oh my god. Times 20 Kaioken Kamehameha will be unvanishable and you cannot evasive out of it. So it would basically be how they did Dragon Fist about like 8 months back, and then they had to fix that one real quick because that was way too OP. Because Dragon Fist used to be the same way after they had made an update, but they fixed it because it was too OP. But now it seems that they're gonna make the same mistake with time saying, I mean, with Kaioken times 20 Kamehameha, because that ultimate does a lot of damage by itself. So now that it's getting to the point where you can't even get out of it unless you use a limit burst, that is about to be OP. I'm calling it right now. So yeah, full power energy wave getting a damage buff. I freaking hate that ultimate. I'll be honest. Too many characters have it. Like, there's no reason why like Jiren has such a basic ultimate like full power energy wave. But at least it'll do more damage now. Super spirit bomb, increased damage. Full power consecutive blast. Okay, good. Oh, that's getting more damage plus easier to connect. Okay, okay. Jeez, Neo Tri Beam. So basically, these are like the ultimates. These ultimates are all getting damage buffs, which is great. We need that. I've always felt like Final Flash was a little too weak for it to be Vegeta's move. You know what I mean? So the fact that that says Final Flash is getting increased damage, that's what I like to hear. Cause you know you gotta give the props to my boy Vegeta. Yo, this DLC, I feel like this might actually be doing something right. You know? Damn. You know, if they keep their word on what this stuff is saying, this may legit be the best DLC that they've ever made. Over 200, edits made. You know, it better be. That's for damn sure. Final flash, increased damage. Final explosion, increased damage. Paralysis. I'm pretty sure that's Raditz ultimates. So yeah. Um. So you can see more increased damage. Shocking Death Ball, which is Android Super 17, is getting damage nerfed. That sucks because I love that ultimate. Super Galley Gun, increased damage. Hell's Flash is getting nerfed. Oh my! I'm so disappointed with them. One-handed Kamehameha Mach 2 decreased the stamina required to use it while taking damage to. So now instead of taking 3 stamina bars, it'll only take 1. Damn. I'm gonna have to think about that. Hold on, let's keep going real quick. Meteor Burst is getting damn, that's my boy Turtle's move. I also use that on my custom Broly. That's getting nerfed. Damn. But yeah, so the other attacks, they're getting buffed, but I don't know how I feel about that Kamehameha Mach 2 being able to you can use it while taking damage and it'll only take 1 stamina bar instead of 3. I don't know how I feel about that. Considering that it'll also do even more damage now, that may be a little too OP. Nah, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. That low key might be OP though, 80 go cap. Time skip Molotov. Change so after a hit the opponent can Z vanish. So will that mean that they're changing the animation? Because I wasn't sure what that meant by this. Because so they can Z, like, it's just one punch and you're in it, like you can't get out of it because time has already stopped. So I'm not sure what they're doing with that, but we'll just have to test that move once the DLC is out on Thursday. Super Black Kamehameha getting nerfed, and you can see Super Black Kamehameha Rose getting increased damage, which is perfect because as they are now, there's no need to use the Rose version because all it does, it just takes more ki. They activate the same way and it also do the same amount of damage. But with this update, they're actually fixing it. Burning Strike. So doing additional inputs doesn't increase the damage. So what that means is if you like press it twice, you know how you can attack like behind your opponent, it won't do any more damage. Even though currently it does more damage if you use additional input. Sword of Hope is basically that means that it's easier to connect the combos. Secret Poison getting buffed, good. Impulse Slash increased damage, easier to hit with the blast. Okay, okay. Increased stamina reduction. Not okay. 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 Grand Smasher. Okay, yeah, that's a that Bojack's move. I've always felt that was a little too weak. Brave Sword attack is becoming unblockable. So you try to block that, it will not go your way. That's good to hear, low key. And you go, I'm not gonna complain about that one because that's my boy Tapion move. That should have always been unblockable, but at least they're doing it because when you use the attack, the animation is your opponent. They start to block, so it makes sense now that it's about to be unblockable. So that makes sense. That's good. That's good. But again, they might end up changing the time skip Molotov animation because it's saying you can Z vanish after and use evasive when sent flying. I guess that means that you can't connect like a grab right after or something. Maybe I'm not sure. Assault vanish. Basically, assault vanish will be how Ultra Instinct Goku's evasive is. So you can just like teleport around as long as you're controlling that analog stick into the desired direction. Now all evasives will take two stamina bars to use instead of three, which gives us more time. But what this also means is the 3 bar build will no longer exist because the 3 bar builds it has to use 3 stamina bars per evasive. But now that's no longer the case. So the 3 bar build is about to get nerfed. Oh damn, that is hella interesting. That is interesting as fuck. Damn. Sheesh. That's interesting. No more 3 bars? Wow. Power. Okay, so these are over like the key blast, getting some increased damage, increase the amount of key blast you can do if you charge it. So yeah, so the key blasts are all getting buffed, but I'm surprised that the 3 bars will no longer be existent. I mean, what they gonna make a 4 bar? 4 bar margins running around. That's like legit, like the only thing they can do because the 3 bar build will literally be invalid. You can't use it anymore. Damn. So that's good to hear. Okay. So female Saiyan avatar adjusted the damage of normal attack combos. It said adjusting the damage. That don't say increase or decrease. So we might not be liking what we see with that DLC because they might actually end up nerfing it. Freezer rays turn golden, fix a glitch, nothing too important. Or a burst dash, so it decreased the damage, but it doesn't take stamina to use it. It only takes stamina to use it if you're trying to like go behind your opponent, which is with the additional input. Uh, okay, so and it increased the so like the time. Okay. I see. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, the guard decrease. Okay, so that means you'll be able to move faster after guarding. Okay. That's actually good. That's good. Okay, Z Vanish, you are whoa. So Z Vanish, you are invincible while you're Z vanishing. Damn, no more bumping frames, folks. Okay. And if you vanish step like to get behind your opponent, and if you're like in front of them, it doesn't take key now. It doesn't take stamina now. So damn, yo, that's actually hella beneficial. Damn, yo, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. To be honest. You about to see a hell of a lot more step blocks though, because now you can move faster after you block. Yeah, people about to be spamming that like crazy. Cast character adjustments. Adjusted to okay, so basically they'll all be stronger, and then the rest is all UI Goku. Okay, so this is it, folks. This is the final update. Well, this is the final part of the update. So now to dodge attacks, it'll take 1 stamina bar, but after dodging the attack, you can actually use a normal attack combo, right? So far, so good. Let's keep reading. So I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what they mean by that. Because the current way he is now, you can already combo after you auto dodge an attack. So maybe that means you'll be able to combo faster, something like that. But let's just keep reading the list real quick. So, and let's actually go back because it takes a full stamina. It takes a 1 stamina bar to just auto dodge something. That may not be so good. Damn. Change the super soul to activate at less than 50% of health. Okay, good, because now, because currently it activates at like 2% health. So basically, when you see that Ultra Instinct Super Soul activate, you know that means you're dead, because it legit activates when your health is like too freaking low. So now it'll activate when you're at 50% health, which is good. Stamina auto regenerate change to the same as other. So his stamina regeneration rate will be normal. Oh my god, that is fantastic. So no more 50 years to just get one stamina bar type MUI Goku. Okay, okay. Change the amount of damage taken to be the same as other cast characters. Okay, okay, okay. Damn. So Ultra Instinct Goku, he is getting a buff for sure. So they're not increasing his health, which does suck. But the fact that, yeah, that does suck. I'll be honest, it does suck because his health is super low. But now his stamina regenerates normally, which means you can get to the ground and regenerate even faster. That is what we want, folks. That is what we want. Now, obviously, super blue evolutions being added, that sort of thing. So this DLC, we're gonna have to see how this plays out, because in theory it sounds great, but let's see how it actually is when we actually get it this coming Thursday. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on what you've seen so far, because let me know what you think about these nerfs and buffs, if you agree with some of them or not. Feel free to let me know and discuss it in the comments down below. Also leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And be sure to check out my other videos, because I really do enjoy teaching people on how to be a pro at the game, how to go beyond that of a pro, and how to be a boss and unbeatable. That's what I like to do.